Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dynasty 3890 here. We are back with roster predictions for this upcoming Friday, which is June 9th. I have 10 cards here that I think are deserving of either upgrades or downgrades. I'll give you reasons for each of them. Now, if you guys are enjoying these videos, please drop a like. And if you are new to this channel and you like seeing daily MLB 17 The Show videos like this, hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome if you guys would hit that subscribe button for me one time. Now, let's get into these 10 cards. And I'll tell you who I think should get upgraded and downgraded. First off, we're going to the Baltimore Orioles. We're going with their second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Now, he's a power-hitting, right-handed hitting second baseman who can't hit lefties. It's really weird. He hits righties, but he can't hit lefties. That's this case for the year for him. However, he's doing pretty well, though. He's hitting .284. He has 9 home runs with a .508 slugging percentage. So, based off that, they should definitely increase contact and power versus right. I'm saying a +2. He's a silver. He's an 81 overall. Moving on to the first place New York Yankees, we have Aaron Hicks. Now, I think he could get a big nice upgrade. I'm saying +2. I wouldn't be shocked +3, maybe +4, to be perfectly honest. But I'm just being kind of conservative with a +2. Now, his slash line for the year, which is average on-base percentage and slugging, is a .321 average, a .432 on base, and a .577 slugging. All that's elite. Like, the slugging and the on-base and the average are all elite. He also has 7 stolen bases. He has 8 home runs. He has good fielding. They can literally increase contact, power, vision, and discipline for this card. They could do it all. I'm just saying +2, but like I said, if he went gold, I wouldn't be shocked. So that's Aaron Hicks. I'm giving him a +2. I'm being conservative on that, though. Moving on to the Tampa Bay Rays, we're going with Corey Dickerson. I think Corey Dickerson's going gold. I'm giving him a +3 to an 85. His slash line for the year is a .336 average, a .377 on base, a .603 slugging. He has 13 home runs. And you can tell, according to this attributes, he struggles a little bit against left-handed hitters. This year, he's hitting .353 versus left-handed pitching with a .529 slugging percentage, which is very good. So he can increase contact versus right, contact versus left, and power versus left. Enough to make him go gold. He should be an 85. Next up here, we have Nelson Cruz. Now, people kept asking me, when will Nelson Cruz get an upgrade? And I kept saying, until he starts hitting for contact. He's always been a power hitter who's been a solid average hitter, but not like a guy who hits 300. Well, right now, he's hitting almost 300 for the year. And he's in .323 versus right-handed pitching. So I think they should upgrade contact a little bit. Maybe plus like a 5 or something like that. Make him an 89 overall, not diamond, but very close. 89 overall. Continues to hit average versus contact. First right-handed pitching, and continues with his power like he has been doing, I could see him go diamond. Next up, another card from Houston that I think deserves an upgrade. Now, I mentioned last week of 2 Houston Astros who deserved an upgrade. Well, they have, time of this recording, they have an 11-game winning streak. So I still think Correa and Keuchel last week got upgrades. And in fact, all the cards I mentioned last week, I'm still, if they didn't get an upgrade or downgrade, because last week was so small with their upgrade and downgrades, I still think all those cards hold true. So if you missed, if you think I missed any cards here, check last week's video. I might have mentioned them there. But anyway, George Springer, I'm giving him a +2, 86 overall, kind of like what his inside edge is, really. So this year he has 16 home runs. For the year, he's hitting .283. So I think he can average upgrade, in average and power. And his slugging percentage is .792 versus left-handers, .454 versus right. Power versus right, I think, pretty fair. Power versus left, a .792 slugging, that's Bonds-like. So, maybe increase power versus left, definitely increase contact a little bit. I'm saying at +2 overall, he is an 86. Next up here, we have Anthony Rizzo. Now, I mentioned him about a month ago, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I thought he deserved a downgrade. They never touched him. He's still not hitting, and I still think he deserves a downgrade. Now, maybe because he's tight with the devs at San Diego Studios, he does like videos with them. They don't want to downgrade him. I don't know, but he's in .230 for the year. A .445 slugging, which is down from his career averages for slugging. So he's not hitting his normal power. He's definitely not his normal contact. He does have 12 bombs, but he doesn't have any like doubles. But I say decrease in contact. I say at 87. I think that's fair. I mean, he's been struggling for a while now. Like I said, I know he's tight with the devs. He's done videos for them, so maybe they don't want to downgrade him because of that, but based off his attributes, he does deserve a downgrade. Next up here, we have Zach Kozar, shortstop for the Cincinnati Reds. He's always been a pretty solid fielder, but right now he's hitting, boys. He has a .346 average, 9 dingers for the year, slugging percentage of .616. I say increase contact versus right and left and power versus right a little bit. Make him an 80 3, a +3 overall. Not gold yet, but if he continues hitting like this with that 83 fielding, he could go gold pretty soon, and that's a pretty good shortstop right there, I'm not going to lie. So Zach Kosar, +3 overall. Next up here, we have Gerrit Cole. Now, I haven't mentioned a pitcher yet, but we're going to get one now. Gerrit Cole, I'm going a -1. His ERA this year is a 4.27, a 1.26 whip, which isn't that great. He's also not striking many people out. Now, he throws, like, in real life, like 97, maybe 98 tops. Usually sits around 94, 95. But he doesn't strike people out. Like, he has good velocity in this game with a 7.66 K per 9. I know his K per 9 is only a 70, so maybe bring that down a little bit. Bring walks down or home runs down a little bit. Keep him a gold, barely. I'll give him an 85. But a 4.27 ERA is not that good. That's not gold in court. I don't think that's a gold pitcher right there. That's below average. But I'll give him an 85 overall, Gerrit Cole. Next up here, we have Corey Seager. And I actually think he might get a downgrade, guys. And he's one of the more expensive diamonds, and he's only a 90. He goes for over 70,000 subs at the time of this recording. I looked at his stats this year. They're not that good. He's hitting 280 with 7 home runs. That's his stats for the year. Now, he had a great year last year, which he deserved the diamond coming into the year. But, I mean, he has a 279 average versus right-handed pitching. He has 99 contact versus right, but he's in 279 for the year. He's also slugging 429 versus right-handed pitching. I think they should downgrade contact or power. Definitely contact. I'm sorry, if your contact rating's a 98 and you're hitting 280 in June, that's not a 98 guy. Especially if he hasn't even, this is only his second full year. He's only played one, he played a little bit in 2015, a full year in 16, and then the first couple months here. Corey Seager, though, I think he deserves a downgrade. I'll only go -1 because he does have good fielding, which will help him. A solid fielding at 82. But yeah, I mean his stats versus right-handed pitchers just aren't where his attributes should be. So I'm going -1 for Corey Seager. And lastly, for this week, guys, we have Brandon Belt. Another guy's getting a downgrade, I think. A -1. I'll be kind of conservative with it. Now, he has 10 home runs for the year. He's slugging about his career average, but he's only hitting 236 for the year, and he's about a 280 career hitter. A 236 guy, he's basically doing the same versus right and left-handed pitching. I'm going to say -1, decrease contact versus right or left. Make it pick, guys. I don't care what you choose. But yeah, I think he should get a slight downgrade. I'll only say -1, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was a 2 or a 3. But that's it, guys. Those are 10 people I think who could get upgrades or downgrades this week. Like I said, if I didn't mention one of your favorite players or a guy who you thought should get an upgrade or downgrade, I might have mentioned last week. If not, mention it in the comments down below. I'd love to have a talk with you guys about whatever it's going on. And like I said, sub if you're new. I do these every single week. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Take it easy. Peace.